Uh, take the helm.
All right. All right. Oops. Oops.
Mhm. I will also open the timer. All right.
Okay, so I saw there were some changes, but not yet a lot of changes in the app, right?
We made a trait.
A trait. Cool.
Yes. Are you? Can you be with headphones?
Mic quality not good enough for echo.
Oh, the echo is tolerable, just that I can hear myself a bit.
How about now?
A. Now I did not hear myself.
Okay. So it's okay?
I suppose.
I can switch to headphones, but it's less comfortable. So if this is okay, let's do it. Okay.
Fine.
So you made a
We made
trait.
a trait. Yes.
What's it called?
I think it's in effects.rs. Yeah.
Effect
Yeah.
of
You see
T.
that? Yeah.
It's a result of T and anyhow and
Yeah.
result.
But I think it should not be. I don't think it should be anyhow, because we're going to want errors like arbitrary error. I think it should be.
Another parameter maybe.
I think it should probably be E as well.
Oh, same E.
I don't
So
quite remember.
what's the semantics here? What's effect and what's call?
Yeah, call. So the effect is the actual effect, and call is you see it has a default implementation.
Oh, it's like a helper that logs,
Yes,
awaits the effect, logs the result, and
and
returns it.
also right, it logs both. Logs the effect, logs the results,
Mm-hmm.
and returns it. Kind of ugly how it so verbose. I don't know how to change. I don't know how to improve that.
I mean, we were in a result. We can do question mark. Does that help?
No,
Meh.
because it doesn't log. It wouldn't log the error.
Right.
Yeah,
We can
sometimes
fix
it's
that in a
ugly.
jiffy, but not sure if that would make it nicer. All right. Okay, I'm caught up with this trait. What should I do?
I think in the effect method, it should not be anyhow error because like last session we couldn't we didn't want an anyhow error. We wanted like some arbitrary error.
Mm-hmm.
So I suppose it should probably be E.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And the E
And then
should.
there does not need to be that from. Yes, just remove that because everything is from itself.
Mm-hmm. And I don't
So
need this.
I think you're right. Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
um I I maybe don't need these. I can just return the result, right?
Mm.
No,
Ye- Yes,
no, because
but you
I
do need a semicolon there, I think.
yeah.
Oh no, maybe you don't. But you can't match on the result itself because it's consumed at that point, right?
Yeah.
That's probably what it tells you. Like whenever there's an error, you probably
Yeah.
want it displayed some way. That's that. Yeah, match on the reference.
Mm-hmm. 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 There we go.
I suppose that should work. Let's see. Let's see the signal. These are not drivers anymore. These are just effect modules.
Effects. Nice. Okay.
Are there any errors here?
Indeed, there are.
Cool. No, but this is in main.
This is a name. Yes. Go
Sorry,
more.
this is in main. Let's go back to.
Oops. But I went to signal. Pressed F8. That means there are no errors in F8 in
Yeah. Can you find the key binding for like only in the like next problem in this file? Alt
It's called that
effect.
thing. Yep.
Okay. So show us the next effect module.
Next effect module. Perhaps browser.
Now, let's go for server and then build. This is like
Server.
chronological.
Go to face. Nothing.
That still works.
Build. Nothing.
So I think these three have been converted. And now let's look at browser because that's where I think that's not converted properly yet to this trait.
Browser. Yes, indeed. We have a error.
So you see there's a beginning here, impl effect. And so what's a bit different for the browser is that we're saying, and it's not a browser. There are two effects involved in the browser. There's browser spawn and there's browser reload.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, browser reload.
Okay.
Yeah. So the implementation of effect for browser spawn is probably fine. Can you confirm that?
Uh,
No, it's not fine yet. Okay, let's
not
focus on
quite.
that. So let's look at the type arguments for that. It's at like the signature of the implementation.
Mm-hmm. This one.
Yeah, you see that tuple. If it succeeds, you get a tuple of what's a browser.
Mm-hmm.
and a browser reload.
Yeah.
Um, the browser is, I think, I don't even know why you want it. Like, what does it have? What is a is it for like just metadata? I think it's just for extracting
It
some
and
data from it.
WebSocket. I think, don't you need the WebSocket to reload?
It n- uh, it's a good question.
Oh,
Well,
mm.
um,
I guess the page has a connection to the.
I think it's a call on the page.
Well, we can check.
Yeah, I think it's a call on the page, and therefore this browser struct. Also, another thing here is that the browser is leaked as soon as it is spawned. You see that?
Wow.
Sharing. Shared. There it is.
Mm.
We were looking at this leak.
Yeah.
The struct. This is for, you remember, right? So that the browser remains after the program is closed,
Yeah.
terminates. Yes, and this is the struct that is uh, leaked.
Mm-hmm.
And if we go to implementations, is this implemented? No, this is a referencer. Implementations. There's a derive, and here's an impl. These are just two getters. One for the PID and one for the WebSocket address.
Okay.
So there's nothing, there's not actionable. This is just data. It's not really it's not a handle. It's just data.
Mm-hmm. Do we use it
So
anywhere?
yeah, we use it. I think we just use it immediately for and only in tests
Mm-hmm.
for like printing this
Mm-hmm.
PID. I think we print the PID anyway, not only in tests. And I think we print, like, maybe it depends on the log level, but it's part of logging. But this logging can occur in the effects implementation as well.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, The my point is, I don't know that there needs to be a struct called browser at this point. But I mean, there already is. The fact that we leak it, I don't know if that matters much. It's just that the app does not need to like retain this thing after
Yeah.
it receives it. I
Yeah.
think it
Only the
just
page,
does.
right?
Hmm?
Only the page is needed.
Yes, yeah, but the app, I think, does do like one thing with it. So I suppose we do need it. And then this is actually an effect. Browser reload is an effect,
Mm-hmm.
and you only get one of this. You can't construct this, so you get it here where you get the browser, and you get one of these, and the signature uh, for effect, see, is that to consume self.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now the signature of this one, the implementation of for browser reload, we can come back to this afterwards. Is that here effect Browser reload. Is that you get it back? You get
Mhm.
one back when you succeed.
Yeah.
Like success is getting it back so that you could do it again, and that
Yeah.
prevents you from trying to do this when you're already asked for it. Reload, two reloads
Hmm.
at once,
That's
right? So
cool.
it yeah. And the browser spawn error is like a struct. Uh, you we kind of want to is whatever error comes from that IO whatever library that we use for this, and you also get another one back so that you could try again. So it's not just
Okay.
this error, right? There's like a tuple where you get the browser reload. I don't know, self, right? Those self and self. This is what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's the missing members. Okay, so where do you want me to implement this or the other one that already errors?
Yeah, let's fix the one with the error.
Okay, so I think the signature looks correct here. Browser spawn error has whatever error this is.
Hmm.
What is not correct? This is not. Uh,
It's not the
what
anyhow. Yeah.
yeah, it's not. It's a result of uh, the success and the browser spawn error, right?
Hmm.
Oh, that looks right. And we should have an error at the end here. Ah, this is bail. It shouldn't be bail because bail is for only for anyhow.
Hmm.
So what is browser spawn error?
Yeah. What is it?
Search
I mean, it could be an anyhow.
the spawn error. It could not be because
It's an anyhow.
oh, it's a from anyhow. Oh, the reason it's not an anyhow is because we have this display
Yeah.
just to wrap it. So it's kind of silly. But I don't know how to achieve this otherwise where like regardless of which like what anyhow text you have there, it'll be prefixed with this.
Mm, in this case, uh, we can just put the string in where we instantiate the error, like with
We
that
could do another type,
look at the
like that the trait would have the inner error and the outer error.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny. It
Mm.
doesn't seem like an us problem. Kind of seems like a Rust problem.
Okay. How about so we have this error. What is the error? Yeah. So page reload. No, not page reload error. Browser spawn
Find
error.
bail,
Here. Browser spawn. If we
right?
copy this into here,
Uh, yeah, we could. Yeah, we could do this with like all make sure it's like right? That puts the onus on the implementation to like, it doesn't extract that logic of a
Yeah,
browser error is prefixed with that.
yeah, because we have other errors too. Yeah.
So if
Well,
we wanted to achieve this, what you see here, we'd
yeah,
have to do the trait would have to have like two separate error types, and then we'd introduce this from implementation bound and reintroduce that from or into call there. That would
okay.
probably do the trick. It's funny because it's the thing we just removed, but we didn't have two error types. It's like inner error for the convenience of the um of the anyhow. I think it's because of anyhow. Anyhow is not appropriate for this. Anyhow is for you don't when you don't need um error handling.
Yeah,
And also don't need this funny thing that we do where we say this gets converted into some error type that is prefixed with that, right?
hmm
Prefixed with that string. An
Oh,
alternative to anyhow is like there's a crate called this error. I don't immediately know that it will be nicer for us to use, but here I can explain what it looks like. Okay. Um,
sorry. Yes.
so you see an example where we do this. We bring into scope this error, and then we
Yeah.
make an enum
Yeah.
for some error type that we want to have, and then we derive that error trait, this error trait on it. And then we get the nice API from this error where you can say, okay, so there's a variant, the first variant of that enum is disconnect. Okay.
Yeah.
And the field is an IO error in that case. And there is a from attribute there that automatically implements like convert of the from trait so that you could, do
Yeah.
the into or just do the question mark operator to try operator, and it'll convert an error into this error type, this variant specifically, right? So
Yeah.
it converts, and then you also get these traits where you can the attributes that you can put above each variant for the display of it, right?
Yeah.
And there are some other niceties. The thing that we should ask ourselves is there a way to like say whatever variant this is, we want like a general display wrapper or prefix for the entire enum, right?
hmm
Can you see something like that in the docs? Probably want to search for a display. A display impulse generated for your error if you provide error messages on the struct, because this could be a struct, not just an enum, or each variant of your enum, as shown above in the example. The message supports a shorthand for interpolating fields from the error. These shorthands can be used together with any additional format args, which may be arbitrary expressions, for example, whatever. If one additional expression, blah, blah, blah. A from, okay, and that's all they have to say about display here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there, yeah. But at least with this, at least with this, it would be like easier to at a glance see that all variants, are the display starts with the same prefix.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with anyhow, it's like it's like ad hoc, right?
Yeah. Should I add it here?
But I think this error is not the only one of its kind. I think there might be something similar to this error. Can you find out? It's like ask an LLM for a modern alternative to this error.
Let me just I have one built in.
Not yet settled on how to query an LLM for. See, that's why we need ECC RAM.
Yeah, to defend against those aliens with cosmic rays. Yeah.
Blame the aliens for our bad engineering. Okay. Rotate.
Just a sec. Yeah, let's rotate. Let me next. Go ahead.
Shared. Going on here. Oh. Okay. Modern alternative to this error crate. I think there's like one. Oh, Miette. That's Snafu. That's a cool name. Remains the standard and most popular choice. Yeah, it is strong main contender. It's a similar derived experience to this, but with built-in context like anyhow's context. But
Check the
types
anyhow
say
context.
that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's look at Rust Snafu. Where is it?
So this context thing
Mm.
seems like the thing we wanted to add, like the
Mm.
browser spawn error should be the context. Or browser spawn.
I'm actually not sure what's we what do you mean wanted to add?
Mm,
Browser.
the thing that says browser spawn around the error.
I
That
see.
sounds like an error context.
I don't think that's what we'll see. The library to easily generate errors and and add information to underlying errors, especially when the same underlying error type can occur in different contexts. I see. So the same type, but you can still add more strings to it.
Mm-hmm. That
Turnkey
sounds
errors
good.
based on strings, custom error types, back traces, error reporting suitable for libraries and applications, no stud compatibility, generic types, and nothing. If you want to report errors without hassle, start with the whatever type and the whatever macro. This is like bail. No, this produces a result because this is no, it is a bail. It is a bail. This early returns.
Yeah.
You can also use it to wrap any other error. So you get a result here, and then you get from this trait, or from something from here, you get this method with whatever context. Ignore. You don't have to ignore. You can use the original error and probably stringify it here. Whatever allows for a short message and tracks a backtrace for every error. Custom error types. When that occurs, it's time to create your own error type by deriving snafu. Struct style, snafu will read your error struct definition, create a context selector type called invalid ID snafu in this example. Oh, in this example. These context selectors are used with the ensure macro to provide ergonomic error creation. Prelude, invalid ID, error, snafu display. Oh, look. But this is a struct. We want to see whether you can do it like a, I don't know, it's like a niche feature. I don't know why we expect to have it at all. If you had a source field to your error, you can then wrap an underlying error using the context. So source, and then you can do context. Path. How does this work?
Enum style. There we go.
This is like swallowed. See that?
Mm-hmm.
This field is swallowed because this is a constructor, but it only has one field. You can't construct with missing field in Rust.
Mm-hmm.
So this means that if this is possible, it means that this attribute swallows that thing, that field. I don't know what it does with it though. It's very strange. Because where is it? How can you do this?
Mm.
Where does this end up? What? Wait. This is not that.
Yeah, it derives a config file snafu from a config file error. And the config file snafu automatically passes the source
Oh boy.
or something.
Okay, so well, it derive macro does not create new types. It only ever just derives a trait for the type.
Yeah, but the snafu macro does whatever, right?
Right. Yeah, this one probably creates an additional struct. It parses this. It sees, oh, ends with an error, so it removes that and creates one with, instead of error, says snafu. Very like particular stuff here. Enum style. When error structs are good, while error structs are good for constraint cases, they don't allow for reporting multiple possible kinds of errors. It's one time error enum solves that problem. Snafu will read your error enum definition and create a context selector type for each variant called, oh boy, validity snafu in this example. Context selectors are used with the ensure macro to provide ergonomic error. So here's the display for that one. And here's, I don't know, the display for this one. This can have a source. Now I'm going to just say reporting. Printing an error via display will only show the top level error message without the underlying sources. Okay. So I don't think this, I mean, you know, has what we're looking for. Very much skeptical of that. Also, where's the macro here? Where's the macro? Snafu is the macro? I don't see it. Strange, isn't it? Oh, this is an attribute macro. This is a derived macro. Do you think a derived macro can do whatever?
Yeah.
Display. You can specify the display. Okay. Trait will be implemented for each variant. The argument is format string. All of the fields of variable, the DBG, extended shorthand. Variant. The default display. It's recommended that you provide a value for its Snafu display, but if it's omitted, the summary of the documentation comment will be used. If it's not present, the name of the variant will be used. So
Well,
you can use this instead.
that's too much magic for my taste.
Yeah, that's about magic, isn't
But
it?
I mean, it's not bad. I saw similar things in Python. Is there you can
Uh,
just access the doc string with an attribute on a function or class.
yeah. Well, I saw similar things in Python. It's not a defense. Okay. This doesn't like maybe helps with maybe can
Quickly.
help make our life better, but not in this way. So
Okay, so what's the play?
um well I think I think actually the somehow the we so the main question is, do we have errors that are enums and not just anyhow? And I think the answer is yes, we do. Do we handle them? And like, why would we have those? Well, because we handle them differently. Do we really handle them differently? No, we don't. Do we? Can you? I don't know. Do we handle any them differently? I mean, currently, some of them are like some of them are events because they're not yet
Yeah, this is maybe
converted.
not translated. This.
Yeah. Another look. Another approach we could take is to say, okay, let's not answer this question. Let's avoid answering this question. Let's just use this error and not answer this question, right? Like, I think it's probably the right thing to do. So not because, because we happen to not, to not treat errors like maybe someday we will. It's not like anyhow is like makes it nicer. It's somewhat less appropriate to use anyhow here.
Yeah, and we can also make either let struct my error.
Most of these will be enums.
Which is somehow
I don't see a timer running.
is I, I, I don't know what to say to you. Anyway, right. Okay, so let's just avoid dealing with this problem for now.
I don't see a timer running.
Oh, sorry. Uh,
I don't think we can avoid. I think we need to. I think we should use this error and remove anyhow entirely. That's what I think we should do.
okay, so this error you say?
Yes, I have experience with it, and I don't think it'll let us down. So
Okay.
could take another look at Miet to see whether it happens to have this like general, like the global prefix display prefix
Hmm.
for
But
enums.
doesn't Snafu have it?
No, no, I didn't see.
Wasn't that error context? And can't you add
Mm,
with a macro? Can't you add the?
isn't that like the opposite of global? Oh, you were saying that we could use that in the default implementation,
No,
but the default implementation is default.
no, no. There's a. Oh, where's the macro documentation? Derived macro. Yeah. So here, if we add some context,
Changing the context selector suffix. When context selectors are generated, it's the suffix, right? It's the suffix of the like method or something like that.
hmm hmm
This is like a lot of features.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
Wow. Someone
these.
really wanted to be particular about
So I
everything.
wanted to see if it has a display on the enum itself,
Yeah.
but it doesn't. Yeah. Okay.
So there's this other crate similar to, well, I actually never looked at it, but it's called Miet. And if it does happen to have this thing, it's another, yeah, that one. You run Miet, you run her code like the software. Oh, error code for coder, error code for 1,000 lines. What the heck? Miet is a diagnostic library for Rust, includes a series of traits protocols that allow you to hook into its error reporting facilities and even write your own error reports. It lets you define error types that can print out like this or any format you like.
Nope. Nope. Right?
uh, I don't know. Maybe
I
yes. I don't know yet. Yeah,
I
it
mean,
sounded like,
for diagnosing, if you have your own language or something, or if you're reading a file and you need detailed error reporting, I don't think we need this.
yeah, if it gives us what we want, we'd be using a tiny, tiny part of it.
Yeah. Let's see the example. Oop, my bad.
Is there an enum example? Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Named source span. Okay. I bet it could be done with this, but this is like learning a bunch of unrelated things just to
Mm-hmm.
be able to probably not worth figuring out how to use this. Great. But this error, as you can see, is like pretty much what you see in the example is pretty much it.
Mm-hmm. So we do and there's an anyhow inside it,
No, no. Anyhow, will not survive.
not survive. So we have a browser spawn error, and we use this error.
Don't,
Yeah. Okay.
don't
Okay. Okay.
import because it'll trigger me
But
and I will cry.
would it work from just this?
We should probably do the full path there. Well, we haven't. You
Oh, we
don't
don't
have
have.
this in the manifest,
Mm-hmm.
but you should probably not do what they do here.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably not have error trait in scope that is this error. No, no. Should probably do derive with full path.
Mm-hmm. Can you edit?
No, because we are
Oh,
generating the manifest from Nix.
yeah. Right.
I think it's something like dependencies. Dot Nix.
Jeez. Don't fuck up the formatting. Uh, uh, uh. Workspace manifest. And here we go to this arrow, which is it. Bin manifest. Oops. Uh, both places or just
Mhm. Yeah,
workspace?
I think both need it.
Oh, it fucks up the formatting. Is this okay?
It's.
Ah, I'll
I mean, it's okay because it'll be formatted again at some point.
all right.
But like, fix this.
Okay.
You shouldn't have a explicit. How does that work? Oh, I don't know how to integrate Nix Flake formatting into VS Code.
Uh,
I still want to know how to do that.
there's a yeah. Okay. 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 I got this. There's a tree font mix. No, a tree font plugin, but it needs to have access to the generated uh, tree font configuration file.
I'm not asking
So,
for integration of tree font into VS Code. I'm asking for integration of whatever formatter you get from the Flake into
oh,
VS
okay,
Code.
got it. Yeah, just call Nix. Just call Nix font. Nix font. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
No, I mean, I'm talking to VS Code. Just do this, bro.
Actually, let me give you some more context. Nix font is an alias for Nix formatter run.
Ah, typing. Okay. Mm-hmm.
And Nix formatter build gives you
Oh yes.
a path that you can give your editor. So the editor could easily figure out what command it needs and then store that for the rest of the session.
Mm. Check this. If we go to the dev shell definition output thread, dev shell, dev shell,
Shell,
shell.
not this one, the other one.
Right. Make sure. I mean, okay. Like, what?
What do you want to do? You want to set
Anyway, I
some
wanted to
environment
say
variable?
that we can set up a shell to put this in an environment variable. And then code can use that to run the formatter. Wow.
Is that is that true? Code can the formatter can be given to VS Code as the name of an environment variable or some expression that reads an environment variable?
Um, Depends on the formatter plugin.
There, there is, there is no formatter plugin.
What? There are a bunch of formatter plugins. Each can register to format file types.
The idea here is that like the formatter plugin would be, run Nix formatter build, and that's your path. That's your formatter. That's the plugin, right?
Yes. Yeah. But you need a VS Code plugin to run it, to
Right.
recognize which files are covered by it, which would be
No,
everything.
all files. Yeah.
Yes, if you have a Nix flake and you run Nix to build and you get back something, then assume all the files are formatted by that thing,
Yes.
and then run the thing whenever you save. Which is there's a hook for it, so you can build a formatter plugin. But maybe oh I don't know. I think the Nix formatter plugins only format Nix, not the entire flake. So yeah,
Right. So
right.
for nonetheless, for NeoVim, there's a nonetheless, one of these, what are they called? Built-ins
Yeah,
that does just that. I don't even
yeah,
know how
yeah, yeah,
to
yeah. That's
say.
I saw someone implementing Java formatting using nonetheless, and then
I don't know what this is. This. See that? That's
mm,
exactly what it does. So I want this
moist.
for VS Code, not for me, for everyone else who works with me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For the plans. The hoi
Okay.
polloi.
So did you add the next independent?
No, yeah, I added it. Yeah, I added it.
So I'm doing dir and reload and like
What's the column do? Oh, it's part of your prompt.
the what?
Uh, there's a column
Ah,
after the chevron in your
yeah, yeah.
prompt. What does that do?
Yeah, why do I have what's the chevron for?
That's just the prompt character. It's like, here, now you can type. I don't know what the column is though.
Ah, see, this has yeah, I know. I get it. This has color. I don't know why I also have the it's a good question. Work trees. Infra prompt. Character? What's character? This is shell level and character. I don't know. This is strange. Is there a is there a colon anywhere here? No. Oh, what is that? No, that's not it. That's strange. What's character? The heck is character? Shell level character. What's it called? Starship?
Starship. Yeah.
KJ. Character. This, the character module shows a character, usually an arrow, beside where the text is entered in your terminal. Character will tell you whether the last command was successful or not. It can do this in two ways. By default, it only changes color. If you want to change its shape, so the default formatting of this doesn't have a colon. I don't know where the colon's from. I
What
literally
about the
don't have
shell?
anything after character here. Hmm?
Weird, huh?
Yeah, I don't have anything after character. That's the last one in the entire format. The entire format, there's nothing after character. So why would there be a colon there? What's the colon from? Did I always have a colon from? I don't know. Format, success symbol, blah 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 blah. That's very strange.
Oh, by the way, have you tried the watch command in new shell?
Yes.
Yeah, cool shit.
Yes. Who'd have thought we could have such a nice shell?
yeah, exactly.
Once you have a built-in watch, that's incredible. What else can it do? It's a shell? Or is it a spaceship? It's okay. I don't know what the colon is.
Yeah. Sidetrack, sorry.
But yeah, it's nice that you notice it. I didn't notice. So write files here. Now we have
Oh,
this
yeah.
error. Can we also remove anyhow? Let's see how many instances of anyhow we have here. Well, anyhow is used in the tests in a bunch of places,
Yeah.
which makes sense to me. So I guess we should move it from dependency to dev dependency. So this is the bin manifest, can remove it from it. Uh, bin. Oh yeah, bin
I mean,
dependencies.
we probably still want anyhow, where in the case where we can have a bunch of different types of errors, but they all result in the same logical kind of error.
That's still like a this error struct. That can still be the case.
Mm.
You're buying it?
I'm not sure about that. I think we need to create different error kinds for this error, but I don't have any experience with it, so maybe you know better.
I've rotated.
Yes,
I think
yes.
you can
It's
always
good.
do something like a generic one with a box dyne error or something like that.
Oh. All right.
Let's go to our trait again. Take a look at the trait again. See
Yeah.
what we have there.
So do we want a this error here or just a
Just the
res
E.
E? Just the
Just
E,
the E.
right? So I guess we can do redo, not with them. Can't do redo. Don't need this. I can do this.
It's funny. I didn't undo that, did I?
I did,
You did.
because we were talking about a different
Okay.
solution. Uh, okay.
That's right. Wait. Um. Can you go back there? Something strikes me as odd. So we like, what are we doing here? Why are we are infoing the result, the results respective values, because we expect them both to implement display, and
Okay.
not the result itself, because result does not implement display, and we could implement display, but that's fishy. I don't think we
Well,
should do that.
I mean, if both implement display,
We would have to have a impl display for result, where result is like for result of. It's not going to be nice at all. I think this is the correct thing to do.
okay. I mean, since we already have a trait, we can do the thing in here. It's fine. Although it does kind of do a bit too much, but it's fine. Okay, back to this browser. Oh, it doesn't display. What? Display. It's not display. Well, how do we do display with this error? Here, display input is generated for your error if you provide error messages on the struct for each variant. Oh, on the struct. I can do on the struct. Browser spawn. Or small? Like, well, it's a spawn.
Well,
But we
we
want,
need a field,
yeah.
right? So the question is, with this error, how do we do a general conversion? We have multiple different possible errors to convert from here, right?
hmm
Can you show me some?
Absolutely. We have a it's CDP error.
Okay.
We have an anyhow.
And what about these context strings, right? How do we not lose them when we use this error?
What?
The context method calls that provide additional strings,
This is an anyhow method, right?
correct?
Yeah.
How do we keep them? I'm assuming we want to keep them. Nothing else like tells you that. These are like explicit.
Yeah.
So how do we keep them when we use this error?
We just put the anyhow inside the this error. There we go.
Does this error not have something for this? Because
Let's
if you
see.
remember, we read about snafu. It like prides itself on providing both.
Mhm.
No, I think the answer is no, because I don't see any traits here. This would be implemented by a trait that provides a method on that on anything that is that, yeah. This error is like is enough when all you care about is like this is okay, all my IO errors become, one variant, and all my, parse errors become another variant. And then
Yeah.
they all share the same error display.
Mm, not not exactly. They are per variant.
Yeah. So all IO errors end up as that variant. But if you have IO, different IO errors, you can't, right? You can't add
Yeah, yeah.
more
That's what
strength.
that's why that's what anyhow is for, right? We use anyhow when we don't care, and we use an enum with uh, things which can include an anyhow when we care which type of error it is. We
I th-
only add an enum variant when we care about different kinds, and we use anyhows inside. How about that?
I think using both anyhow and this error in one app is an
Is
anti-pattern,
snafu.
is a snafu.
I think that's I mean, from what I saw, it's kind of what it tries to do, right?
Yes.
It does all the this stuff, plus it does all the all-in-one stuff. Does it do all the all-in-one stuff? Look, actually, how about um I mean, it seems like we're spending too much time on this. We've built some stuff on anyhow, and it's been working fine, and we don't really need to distinguish any error types here. So why not just keep using
Be-
it?
because because we probably are distinguishing
Sorry?
between because we probably are distinguishing between error variants at
Yeah,
some
but
point.
then we can introduce an enum there, but just not bake. If we don't bake anyhow in here, then it's fine. Because we can either return an anyhow directly, or we can return an enum, which maybe has uh, anyhows inside it, or maybe not. So it's fine, no? As long as we have display.
um, an enum that has an anyhow inside of it. That's exactly the pattern I'm
Wow.
trying to say is like not idiomatic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything inherently wrong with it. Uh,
And plus, we barely ever need it. I mean, I searched for anyhows, and it's only ever in single variant enums, as far as I could tell.
mhm. Yeah. Shared.
Okay. So,
The thing with anyhow is that what it doesn't let us do is this. So what do you're suggesting that we do wrap? No, but then we'd have to yeah. Now, what I wanted to avoid is having multiple error types in this effects trait.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this is anyhow for one implementation, then that is also, if this is anyhow, then that is also anyhow. And then we don't have the wrapper.
Okay.
But if we use something smarter for, well, if we never use, but it doesn't, no, even if we use anyhow internally, this doesn't need to be an anyhow. It's funny. As long as that anyhow is convertible into something else, we could still work with that. Huh. I see. Well, I think the proper thing is to
So I think anyhow context can be nested. So if you provide a
mhm.
context to the
True.
outermost error, then you always get that display thing.
I just don't know where we can do that.
We can add a require method that returns the context for the type, and then use that in call to add it around the existing anyhow if we go back to requiring anyhow.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to dependencies here and move anyhow from dev to bin. Reload. Write files. And like go to the browser and say, we can, for just wrapping anyhow, yes, we can use this error. This would be a from, and this would be something like that. This is stood. Is this really a thing? Like deriving this error, I think, does the trick. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We're back to this. Okay. This error of anyhow error. Yeah, it's fine. Because we can have multiple variants. Okay.
Yeah. What? This anyhow gives us this context thing.
Yeah.
And this error gives us basically
The outer
a
context.
combination of this from and the display. But you know what? We already have these things, Look. This is actually actually it's a bit more than that. We could do we have derive more display, okay, and derive more from. We have these two things, but actually this error also implements error and like back traces, and I think
Uh-huh.
So let's stick with that for things that are supposed to be errors,
Okay.
which means that this bail doesn't work because this like explicitly there's no conversion. Explicitly returns. So what we need to do here is like instead of bail, we need to do anyhow that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Oops.
Anyhow.
Okay.
That or maybe actually anyhow is for a result. It's more like air air. It was like more like that.
Without the question mark?
Well, the question mark is for the or for the return. Right? I don't know what
Oh, okay. So, still no.
this is syntax, right?
Ah, expected exclamation mark. What's the exclamation mark?
The heck are you talking about, huh? Am I not closing something here? Expected bang found unit? Don't know.
That's your problem now.
It's more my problem.
It's more my
I'm the
problem.
captain now.
What does
Do you have the
this
same? Do you have the
expected
same error?
type bang? What the hell is a type bang?
Never.
Oh. Uh,
It it is supposed to return. I get it now. It is supposed to early return in all cases. You have to like return there. The
no?
I don't think we can use a let else in this case. Like we kind of want to use a try operator there maybe because we want the conversion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or we
How
just
did
call
this work
into. I
before?
think we can just call into.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
so well,
Not like
yeah,
this.
explicit return air and the into is on the not on the error, but yeah, inside there.
Works. Can't use bail anymore. Mm-hmm. Can't we use a mm, can't we use a into or something where it automatically guess the return value? This seems unseemly. It's okay. We only have one more, so it's fine. Okay. It's passing. It's passing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I never used anyhow in this manner where the return type of the function is not anyhow. Like anyhow is meant to be used where the return type of the function is anyhow, and then bail works.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jiffy.
What's Jiffy?
Uh, create a closure and immediately call it
Iffy.
iffy. Just iffy.
We don't
Okay.
have those anymore.
What do you mean?
Iffies.
Okay. So we we can use one, but I'm not keen on it.
Oh, you were suggesting it as okay. Okay, I get it now.
And then we can also add we don't really need this thing. We can just add the context to the returned anyhow. Just call with context on it. You dig?
I don't want an iffy.
Okay. I agree. Should we move on to this one?
Yes. The only thing we gave up on is the bail.
Yeah. Yeah. Should I import this? Import. Import.
No. What is that?
Use. Import anyhow, anyhow.
No, why does it not work? What do you mean? No,
I mean,
you don't need to
I,
do that.
I don't need
Why?
to do this.
No. What is there even an error there?
No, there was no error. I was just saying this would be nicer.
Ah, I see what you're saying.
And it's already imported. So don't need to import anything. Okay. So back to this.
Replace
Cannot find.
qualified path with use.
Sorry?
That's the name of the action or like the menu item. Replace qualified path with use.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No. Okay. Got it. So we don't have a browser reload event. We have a browser reload. No,
That
browser reload.
enum disappears. You can remove it. But there is a display on it. I wonder what the display for spawn, right? Browser spawn. There is no display for browser spawn. How can there be no display? Shouldn't that like fail? Because how can we, that should definitely fail.
Um, this one.
Yes, I mean, is there no like trade bound for, no, it's what it, yeah, isn't there a trade bound?
I don't see one.
I mean, how, don't we info the effect itself? Yeah, that. That's in the call. Okay, well, we will find out as soon as we try to call,
Yeah.
and it won't be implemented.
Okay.
But that's idiomatic Rust. The trade bounds are on like are like lazy, right? Because you can put a trade bound on the trade itself.
Okay.
There's a
No,
trade bound
really?
on the, yeah.
Huh. Can't I have like functional dependencies?
What are those?
Uh, uh, like trait bounds on traits.
Yeah, yes. I
In
meant to say
Haskell.
that you can like trait effect colon. It's a,
Something like this.
yeah, instead of a fat arrow, it's colon, and then you just do something like display, stood from display. That means that the implementor needs to already implement display.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But that's not idiomatic Rust.
No?
Yeah, it's supposed to be on the everywhere I saw. This is not the case. It's like it's on the method. Even if like without this method, this trait is useless. It's still on the method.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Probably helps with instance resolution. The compiler is going to have a harder time resolving this if it's specified here.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know. I just, my experience with using traits, complicated traits in Haskell is the more you try to specify up front, the harder time you're going to have.
Okay.
Okay, so back to fixing this. We don't have a browser reload event, or
Yeah, this is very, very, very different. There is no impl block. There will be impl effect for browser reload,
mhm,
and
okay,
and it currently is the item above that item.
like this.
No, there's already the signature. It just has it
Oh,
to do.
oh, here, right. Okay, okay, right. So we just need to move this stuff over here.
Well, you notice that we don't need a Tokyo spawn. We just kind of need the part kind of inside the Tokyo spawn, or basically just like not even the match, right? Like we just need self page reload, await, context. Not even, just that invocation, right? Okay.
Do
That's
we need to send the event?
No, we don't do that anymore. It's a
We don't
different
do that anymore. That's true.
structure.
Wow. Uh,
It's a different structure. Good. I hope to also to like show you that how these effects are intended to be used.
yeah.
And I'm not
Or
saying
yes.
it's a good idea, but it's what Shivaj and I went for.
Mhm.
So I'm in the right file. I think all of
Yes.
this goes away, and
Yeah.
then we figure out what this is about. Okay, uh, this is like an okay, and like this, and like wrap in okay, something like that. Okay, but result of uh self, because you get another one, and then this whole all this stuff. So how do we make it like now we cannot convert browser spawn error? This is not browser spawn error. It's browser reload error, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, which we we don't have we don't have here. So w- where is page? I'm sorry, it's page reload error. We do have it here, or some page reload,
I mean, yeah, okay.
and this not browser reload. It's page
We
reload
don't have a browser reload. We don't, yeah, we don't have a separate thing. Yeah.
here. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
But we still have an error because we need to return a tuple.
What is this nonsense? Page reload. You get the page reload error, and a self.
Mm-hmm. Or if we're very naughty, we can put the stuff inside the page reload error. But we probably don't want that because it's not that it's not part of the error. No, no, no. Forget it. Forget it. Sorry.
Mhm. So I don't think like this this from will never work because this thing does not include the page uh the self, right? We need to like
Yeah,
turn the
yeah,
self. So I don't think this whole invocation is working. It's more like we need to take this and like maybe match on it
yeah.
and then do something about that. Right? If it's okay, I don't even know what's here. Oh, you get a reference to the page. We don't care about that.
Oh, we still need to return it. Oh, we need to return the page itself.
So it's okay with self. I think that's
Yes.
probably correct. And if it's whatever, some kind of an error here,
Yes.
then this is an anyhow error, but we don't really need an A. We need this, whatever that is. Unless we
Well,
want to add the context, loading, reloading, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Reloading page reload. You want the context page reload.
So air and then self. No, self is second. And
Error.
error
Anyhow,
in two.
error into nice. Noops. No error into for
We don't have the from.
yes.
Uh, so, sorry, what from? Wait, no, we need to construct this. So it's not a tuple. I'm making a tuple here. It's not a tuple. We need the page reload.
No, no, don't put the error in. No, don't put the page reload. Oh, you need. Don't put the page reload inside the error. Only the error inside the error. Line 135, the page reload is inside the page reload error. We don't want that. Just return a top tuple instead of this.
Oh, I see what you're saying here. Okay, now this can have a from.
Yeah.
So, and this would be that.
Yes.
Why is this one? We don't have a derive to derive this error. That's what we wanted to derive here. What the heck is this? This is more like error, right?
Yes. And
I
the
think the
do we
context.
need the underscore zero thing? I think we don't need the underscore zero thing. It'll do the thing.
You're saying it'll do?
It'll
No, it won't.
it will show the error that's inside. I'm not sure.
No, no. This determines the. It's not a. It's not a. This the prefix. Sorry, where am I going?
Oh,
It's
okay,
not
okay,
the prefix. It's the whole display.
got it. Okay, in that case, we should also add it to the browser spawn error.
Um. Okay, I'm just going to undo this because that's wrong. Context is on the result, not the error. So it must be here. And you're saying that there's a spawn error, which this has that.
Hmm.
It's not
Zero or
under.
underscores?
Maybe this doesn't need the underscore. I mean, apparently, I don't know.
Looks
Oh,
like it
look,
works.
this is not green now, it's white. I don't know. I don't know. We should
I think it
probably.
does. Based on the example, it doesn't need the underscore.
Okay, then I suppose you should fix that first thing you do, so we don't forget.
Here it
You're a
doesn't
good
have the
dog.
example.
Good dog. Want to shower? Want to shower today?
Okay. Oops.
Where are we?
Nothing changed. I was just removing this stuff, but
There's an action to remove all of them at once.
yeah, but it'll remove the no, remove
It was there.
right? Remove the whole you remove all unused imports. Okay.
Almost all, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, I think the maybe this is not needed, but this I think is needed. Not
No,
sure. Oh
no.
no, this one's not needed, but Tokyo Stream is needed. Okay.
It just doesn't really remove them all. I don't know why. Maybe it's like in the group, all in the group.
All right. Works. Although, what's this?
That's not an error
It's
here. That's like a hint for an error that's somewhere else.
yeah, right. Right.
And if
Okay.
you had colors, you'd know that by the color.
Yeah, it's a different underline. I can see it's a different underline. It's
Oh, okay, okay. We don't need colors. We don't need them.
no, it's grayscale only.
I mean, not everyone can even see colors.
Right. Especially if you select, because then the text color is the same as the background color. It's so gray. Okay. So, what should we do next? Should we go to another effect? Or
Yeah, I think so.
okay, let's see
This
what
seems
kind.
to make sense. Uh, was that the browser?
That was the browser.
Cool. Well, I don't think so. The only one left is FS Watch, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one has errors.
Let's crush them.
Yay.
This
Mm,
is all wrong.
okay. So first of all, we get rid of this stuff.
What is that?
The fuss watch command.
Except the only thing valuable here is that display on 914.
Hmm.
We kind of want to keep that
Okay,
somewhere.
we'll keep that. I'll just go and fetch a nice impl header from here. And so, right, what is the first effect we
Let's
want to?
that one. Let's go from the top.
Yeah.
That FS watch command enum, because it has a single variant, let's just convert it to a FS watch init struct, and it'll be in effect.
Mm, hmm? Hmm? Hmm?
Yeah, you're
Hmm?
getting there.
Uh, it's not an
Struct.
int, it's a struct.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Why not like pot doof? Field 0 available is pot. What?
Um.
Ah, we need a reference.
No, 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 no. The field type is correct. What is it telling you exactly?
It's saying no field 0 on type effects. Watch it. Uh, oh, I think we need to just save. No, not important. It
What
thinks it still
this
have a.
look? Hold on. Pointing at it doesn't never worked for me in VS Code. Can you do the Alt F8 thing instead?
Yeah. The
Now
name
ship.
first watch init defined multiple times. Yeah. Okay, it's already defined. We already have a first watch init with
We
a
do.
pass buff. So we just need to add the display here, right?
Right, right. Do that.
Um, let's know. That you're correct about the pointing thing. I read it too. I'm not a mouse person. Why am I doing this?
Don't be hard on yourself.
And it's pass.
Yes, yes. You're right. Because it's a named field.
Okay. Any other errors? Yes, we have other errors, but we're gonna deal with them. So here we have an effect, but
But
it's
it's not quite enough because the display, when it was an enum, it was maybe s- somehow wrapped in something, but now it should be, you know, init fs watch at uh, human message format. Okay, yeah, watcher, whatever. Watch.
human case. Match object. Case human. Okay. Um,
Let's get back to the top and see what we have.
the top, well, actually the implementation for the init is here. So if you want to do that first, or do you want to convert the init event? I think,
I want to look at that enum.
yeah.
Fs watch init event. There is a creation error that's from from my familiarity with the behavior of the app, that's fatal.
Yes.
There's this watching, which is the single success.
Mm-hmm.
The watcher
So
watch error, which is also fatal, and there's a git 2 error, which is also fatal. So
we need a watch init error.
but it's not an enum, right? Because we treat all of these the same.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
all
So it's
just
just
fatal.
anyhow. Screw it, right?
W- No, well, this in the same way we for the same reason we had a wrapper is to prefix, right, the
Yeah.
display.
Just gonna go ahead over here and copy the thing, which is over here. Actually, all the thing. Mom. Just finish this.
Shared. Where's the error?
It's up here.
This.
Just gotta. I guess you can move that down there.
What is some file system watch init
Yes.
that and these will what be just these individual ones will be like context, anyhow context instead.
Uh, yes.
Hmm. Okay, let's see. This is
The watcher watch error is also fatal. I think that's not fatal.
it. It is this
It
one.
is? Yeah.
Yes, it's just two things you got to do when initializing. This, you
Oh,
create the
okay.
watcher and start watching.
Okay.
This, however, is when already watching. So you either get an error while you're watching or you get the change.
Yeah, but we already use the result, so yeah.
Yeah. So we need also to like adopt this and that.
First, could you move the file system watch init error to wherever the rest of the file system watch init stuff is? Yeah.
This.
Yeah. Cool.
And did you bring in an impl? No?
I didn't paste it.
Okay. No problem. Impl for effect of something for fs watch init. This would be what?
Um,
Some some watcher?
a watcher and a watch init error.
Watch init error. And what is a watcher here? What? Watch.
Watching.
Well, it's actually another effect. No, it is that, right?
Yes, that's that. Yeah. You can you can declare a
Kind of.
struct for that.
Should I? I don't know that I should do that. Why
Let me just put it in. You can just put it in, sure.
I don't think this is correct though.
Yeah.
It is an event, but it could also be a result. I'm not sure. I mean, there's it's like uh it's this thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's yeah, it's fine for now.
It's not wrong, is it?
No.
Okay.
You either return a um observable, which can produce that enum, or you return a first watch init error. Yeah, that makes sense.
So I want a to do for like alias the heck out of, you know,
Shadow box observable. Yeah.
this, because we always use exactly this with static and infallible.
Yeah.
We only ever, so I think I want an
Shared
alias for that.
static infallible boxed observable.
Yeah, just move the words around here, and then we
No, that doesn't help. Um,
here are the members, and then we can take the contents of this and
how come we don't have to Tokyo spawn anymore?
because we thought about it a lot, and in the app it's okay that we call these effects, which return future because they're async functions,
Mm-hmm.
and in the app after doing that we just do use the RxRust API to convert those futures into an observable.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Excuse me. I need a 1 minute break.
Sure. I think it's this. This is removed. What do we have here? Clone, match,
I'm
repository,
back. I'm
and
back.
okay, you have a bunch of editing to do now.
Bang. Cool. 3, 4,
Because
5.
I've just moved that in the contents of that Tokyo spawn into the where it should be,
Mm-hmm.
into that trait method effect.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? It looks like, yeah. So you see line 98, there's we're matching on repository open from env, and we have this okay, then okay, return repository air, then instantiate this variant and like send it. We're not doing any of that anymore. What we're going to do is like let repository equals repository open from env remove the match.
Just a second. Uh, be right back.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, line 97. And then we add that context there,
Uh,
context call, method call on that open from end. And then we look at what context that's supposed to be there from the display attribute of that git to
right,
error variant.
right. Git to error.
I don't think that actually adds anything. Maybe the more better context is to say something like, you know, discovering Git repository, like something like
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like open Git repo. Uh, yeah, open Git repo. Yeah, that's short and sweet. Now we can just try operator that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Try
Uh,
operator.
sure.
Huh? No, what? Not try. I don't. Not that. Not try
Oh,
catch. The question
oh,
mark is the try operator.
oh, right. Okay.
Semi,
Say.
and then we have a repository. And now you can go ahead and like delete that whole
Do we still
map.
need the event sender? No.
Nope,
No.
there's no such thing.
Okay. And then we want an event handler. Event handler is
Actually, we will probably have an event sender because there is a there's an observable but we are going to have to create it.
yeah, and we
So
don't
I,
need
I
this.
already erroneously deleted that part. It's an MPSC Tokyo MPSC channel, but that goes later, not right here because we don't know
Okay.
that we successful in that yet, reaching that part yet. Basically do the same here, right? Like let wait, event handler. Okay, event handler or something else. Yeah. So this is where we need the right, the MPSC thingamajig channel.
This here.
Yes, because the next thing we're creating is the event handler. It's Tokyo MPSC channel. What are you doing? I think we have something in scope for that. Maybe MPSC is in scope,
Yes, I think so.
and maybe the buffer is like 1. And it returns a tuple of that sender, that receiver.
You don't use TXRS if there's only one.
I don't mind.
That's fine. I don't want to break the convention.
Okay. So there's the
Okay.
event handler there.
Okay.
That event.
Assembler. Do we need to clone it? No. No. We only need the one sender, right? And we don't send first what watch init event error. We just send no.
We do.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
This
That's
is the
fine.
type that we did not change.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, FS watch init? Why is this? Why is this FS was let event notify match? Let event equals match event. Where why is it? Why is this FS watch init event? I don't understand which event this we're matching on here. The event that we get from the closure
Yes.
of the event handler. So
Yes.
why line 108? Why is it FS watch init event? Is that like was that what it is that what it was? Sounds strange.
So FS watch init event is like
It's like
FS
line
watch
16.
event by 16. Yeah, here we go. Uh, we
And
don't
which
need,
one?
right?
Well,
We
we
just comment it out.
sure.
And that means,
Just don't know why that is the init event over there. It sounds very strange. I think this is just a editing error. Just an editing error over here. It should send in the blocking send.
yeah,
And FS, the event, the FS event, I suppose,
uh,
something.
the error, no?
No, no. We need. Do we have? This is an event. You have just undid the commenting.
I redid it. I'm
Okay.
back here. Okay, so sorry, I was
We have an enum that is an event. FS watch watching event, which we could just change to FS event. Does that make sense? Like, what is FS watch watching event? What is that? Line 91. FS watch watching event is mentioned. I
yeah,
claim that this name is strange because it's basically just an FS event, right? It's
yeah,
it's either an error or a
good job.
change.
Yeah.
FS watch watching event. FS watch watching. FS. How about just FS watching event?
Wow.
FS watching event.
Um, Dawn, how
Yes,
about we take a 5-minute break and I can continue after that if you'd like.
sounds good.
Okay, be right back.
All right,
Okay, so that's 13. I'll be back at 15 and 18 at whatever time it is now and 18 minutes. Uh, 18 minutes after the hour.
got it. Alrighty then.
Okay, we're good.
Who's captain?
Uh, I'm captain.
All right. Screen shared. Okay. Ooh. We have a repository.
Yep.
And this is, this I don't think this is a. Let's see where this event handler goes. Yep, it's the event handler. So, um,
The one we return, right?
yes, the one inside here.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually this, right? So it's this and event error, and that makes more sense. And so that would be, yep, event, and then there's this filtering. Okay,
Yep.
that kind. There's all this stuff. Kind. You get the kind. There's early returns here. That's how the filtering works, I suppose. And now for path in event paths, let is ignored. Ask the Git repository thing, is path ignored? Again, because this is in the event handler, we need to we need to send stuff. If we wanted, let's do here. Can we use try operator instead? We'd probably have to extract a method to use try operator in for that to happen,
Mm-hmm.
which I think would make sense. But and in any case, we use the event sender. We should be able to eventually fs watch that, right? How did I change watching event change? Huh? And that's the event handler. And now there's the right. That's the event. Now there's the watcher that we get by calling recommended watcher. Now this we can, instead of matching, right? We can do a try. Of course, we should do contexts first. And here we put whatever this has, right? Watcher creation error, something like watcher creation fail. Okay, well, this is like create watcher.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't need any of that stuff. Less code is better code. If let air, again, this is just this is not any watcher watch error. So just context.
Yeah.
Something like
Watcher. Watch.
yeah, start watch. Mhm. Actually start watching.
Start watching. Yeah. Watcher. Watcher.
What does this say? Begin. Okay, begin watching a path. Right.
Begin watch.
Begin. Begin watching, and then there's a try. It's actually not even retained. Right. It's just an effect. So all
Yes.
this goes away.
And the curly.
Curly. And if all this succeeds, we just, here's the watcher. So we basically just okay watcher, right? This
Better.
match. Oh no, that's not the case, right? We are now here. We're supposed to. It's not the watcher that what we have here.
So
It's like no, it's okay with this shared blah blah blah. So it's like
event sender.
do you remember how to do
Oh no. No. I don't
that
know how to
stuff?
do that.
Okay. I don't think we have it anywhere else. So do we have it here somewhere? Or did I already delete that? I think I've deleted that. Uh, diff master. And if we search for something like stream observable from observable, uh, something stream receiver stream here shared
From stream.
from stream whatever this is
Yeah.
that wrapping okay.
And this could go into the into the alias. A helper function for this thing could go into the alias.
I don't think we have many of this actually.
Okay. It's just wherever we can receive multiple events after completing an effect.
Right. And in this new model, there isn't much of that.
Yeah, it's just a first watcher and server as well, probably. And the signal. I mean, we do have some of them.
The signal, I think has one. So I don't know what's up with my timer. I think I didn't start it. So I'll just rotate.
Okay, let's rotate. Happy collaborating. First watch. Start at the beginning. Is this? Where are the errors? Oh, here we go. No, event sender clone, because we need to clone it, right?
Do we?
I
We
mean,
already
we
have
use it.
event sender.
We use it here.
And I think there's only one, right? There we use it in the case of error, and then we early return. So I think we can use it on 138 as well.
Huh. Right, right, right. Of course.
What else?
What else? Uh, Fail to resolve on the guard first because it's first watching the event. And
Oh,
it's not a get to error.
wait,
It's oh wait, wait, wait,
no,
wait,
we don't.
wait, wait. No, this is a this we should return an error here instead of sending
After
it.
swatch watching event error.
No, we should return
Uh, hold on. This is inside the handler. We cannot return anything.
oh inside the handler.
Yep.
Uh yeah. In that case it's watching event. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weird.
It's just
How
not. There is no
how does
such
this
variant. I don't know what that's doing here.
if is pass ignored returns an error. Got that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, add a context there. Something like is path. Like right. Like yeah. Uh. Path ignored. Check. Figuring out comes to mind.
It's fine.
Finding out whether path is ignored. Check whether path is ignored. Check if path ignored. I don't know if. I know it's shorter, but whether is better. Check whether path ignored. Or just whether path ignored. Is that okay? Is that too cryptic? I'm okay with it.
Is the spelling correct or is there another H in here?
The spelling was correct.
Okay.
So now
The
that you've
context
added the
is the
context,
path ignored check.
yes.
I would
Now
say
that you've
that.
added it, you can, replace that variant with like just error, right? We have just error. No, I mean, no. This is an event. The enum is correct. It's just the variant is wrong.
Right. Right, 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 right.
Okay, event error. Yeah, I think I think the variant
Expected
name should.
error. Sorry, what?
I think the variant name should change,
Mm-hmm.
and it should be just error, right? Because now it's in a smaller scope. Okay, and go to its definition and change the type there from notify error to anyhow
Right. Just anyhow.
error.
Cool.
Okay, what is that? This closure signature.
Right. Sorry.
We are passing a closure here, and the signature mismatches. Um,
It's a
it,
notify and anyhow.
yes, it's like our closure is inferred to be receiving. So that's the first parameter. It's inferred to be receiving a result that where the error is anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't. That's just inference. Somehow we have created that inference because it's the parameter of that. Go to the definition. That's like just some you know 2 lines above. It's already that definition.
Uh,
It ends here. Yeah, that's the handler. Yeah, in a way, we don't need it to like be a binding.
wait a second. Oh,
Yeah,
I think it infers because of this, because this is an anyhow error, but it
and we're okay. Yeah, we're just putting it in there.
don't we need to convert the notify error into an anyhow error?
Yep, just into it should be fine. Well
No,
done.
it
Yeah.
didn't fix it.
It didn't fix it.
No. But what is
Um,
our definition? Yeah, we just changed it to anyhow error. That's why it doesn't work anymore. Yeah. But
and we changed it to an anyhow error because we added that context,
yeah.
and it is um it can be right. Like we have another place we're doing that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you scroll up, line 107
No.
is another one of those. And now it should stop inferring. Maybe it'll tell you I cannot infer, if anything.
No, it's that's okay now.
Cool.
Nice.
What is that now?
We don't have a path buff.
That should be on self somewhere, right?
Back annotation is needed.
Okay, so here's what we can do. Can you show me where that event handler is passed?
Where is the event handler passed? Event.
Yeah. Well, we do have the context call, which is would be annoying if we but we could do is like just place that closure literal inside here instead of having a binding for it. I don't know if you'd be in favor of that. Especially if there wasn't a context call afterwards, I would be stick it in there.
Well, but it works now. No more errors. Well,
Where'd they go?
I what did I do? I added the recommended type here, and it went away.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Although it says notify event, which is weird, but
No, that's correct. I mean, what gets to decide what type the closure is what accepts it.
yeah. Oh yeah. So the argument of the closure is a result of the notify event, but the thing we send is an anyhow. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know why though. The type must be known at that point. Seems a bit like a bit of a missing.
I know why. It's because of the into. But I
I'm
guess
not
we
buying
can
it.
remove the into now because the types are known.
Shared. No, that doesn't mean you can remove the into.
Oh no, because we need the into to turn it into the anyhow. Right.
Yeah, I don't. I don't, because this goes in here, right?
Yeah.
And this is concrete.
Yeah, but it can't be parametric on the events type there, because it's an any2, so it can be anything out of a trait, and that's not something you can have in a closure definition. The closure definition needs to have uh, 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 like, oh fuck, what is this? An existential type or something? I think it's an existential type. So you need to know what the type is. You can't just have any type at all there. You can have any type, but it's gonna be a concrete type. So that's why
Hmm.
you need to specify it, because the into doesn't give you the information. And you
Sounds
gotta
like a missing
specify
feature
that
to
at
me.
the definition. You can't let the closure definition have a type meta variable. It's something like this. I think something like here behind it.
Which should be explained apologetically, right?
By Rust.
And whomever you know has the privilege of explaining it.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
Sorry for
if
explaining
it
that.
can it can tell me, it can give me an action, that inserts the correct type, because it can know, then why can't it just do the, because I'm not saying I understood what you said, right? You just used some terms that I'm not familiar with.
Technobabble. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I I'm gonna just go I am going to do this, and I don't know, that's it. What can I do?
Okay.
Remove all of these, all of that, and we don't have errors here.
So maybe I can reduce it to just, it can't infer the type, the trait bounds. Sorry, it can't infer the trait bounds. Or closure can't have trait bounds. I don't know. One of those. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
what's
There
this
are
problem here?
errors elsewhere.
Yes.
There are many errors in app, and some in main,
Hmm.
but that's it.
That's it. Cool. What do you say? Do you want to get started on that, or call it
Yeah,
a
I
day?
would probably go to main. I'd
I'm
probably go
good
to
for
main.
at least another hour.